Hey friends, it's Jacqueline here. In today's video, I will show you how I created this makeup look using the brand new NARS Summer Unrated collection. Here, NARS just launched their Summer Unrated collection, which is their Summer 2022 collection. It comes with 3 different duo of bronzers and blushes. The first one catering more for those who have light to medium skin tones with 2 epic products from NARS, Laguna Bronzer and Orgasm Blush, and then the second duo comes with Casino Bronzer and Orgasm X Blush, which is a stunning blush. That specific duo caters more for those who have medium to tan skin tones. And then the third duo, which caters for those who have rich and deep complexions, comes with a beautiful bronzer in Dominate and a stunning blush in Cypress, which has a little bit of like a plum undertone to it. Honestly, looks amazing. But most of the products I already have them, and the third bronzer, which again is meant for those who have deep, rich complexions, if I was gonna get it, it will go to waste because I'm sure it's gonna be too deep for me to use. So I decided to skip on those products because again, I already have the Laguna Bronzer, Orgasm X blushes, so no need for that. This collection also comes with a new Orgasm lip mask, which looks interesting, but honestly, I'm okay on lip mask right now. So that could be something that perhaps in the long run I will end up trying. But the product that really caught my attention and that I really wanted to get is that Summer Unrated eyeshadow palette. It's this baby right here that comes with a total of 16 shades. It's made in Italy. I usually love the eyeshadows from NARS. I think they are one of the best qualities, and the color story seems to be a very approachable color story too. So let me show it to you right here. And by the way, I will be leaving all the details of my makeup, where to find these products, everything will be on the description box below for your convenience. I have already applied my foundation, concealer, and also bronzer. I'm using the Laguna Bronzer. I didn't record that part, but okay. Oh well, I will be using either, well, I will show to you which blush I will end up using depending on the eyeshadow look that I end up doing. Anyhow, my friends, this is the eyeshadow palette. And for those who are new here, I film in natural light. I only have this ring light on the back. It looks super pretty. Honestly, I like this color story quite a bit. If you look this column right here, basically you have all your nudie tones. Most of these right here are neutrals. This one right here looks a little bit warm. We will see when we swatch it. This row right here is basically your nudie pinks. This one right here, it takes you a little bit into those golden tones with a little bit of a taupey shade right here. This one right here starts getting a little bit more playful, bringing a little bit of the peachy tones, pinky tones right here, and then this one right here, which will be the more intense one, bringing a little bit more of kind of like a plummy undertone with some warmth to it. And also this shade right here, which actually looks more of like khaki green kind of shade. Now there's another thing to point right here, is that this shade right here is Orgasm, the blush, and then this shade right here is Laguna, the bronzer, and then this shade right here is Taj Mahal, which is a stunning blush. So here basically on this palette you're having 2 existing blushes, then Laguna. And I mean, honestly, I don't blame it, because how many times I have done it here on my channel in, you know, day-to-day life, that I just grab my bronzer, put it all over my eyelid, and then, you know, off I go right for the day. And then I have showed it here on my channel countless times when I use say perhaps a face palette. I usually use the bronzer as well as the blush on my eyelid. Is a very easy way, very approachable way to create a very cohesive look without, you know, like giving it too much thought right here. So this palette right here looks honestly lovely. I also love that the eyeshadow palette comes with a very nice size mirror, and the way that I'm gonna swatch this palette is gonna be row by row. Isla, Cred, Spiaggia Rosa, Orgasm. Ooh, the second row really gets me excited. Look at that. They're so pretty. Laguna, Satisfied, Palmetto, Komodo Island. Here's the third row. Now this one right here really calls for summertime, and this shade right here, it's a glittery shade. This shade over here. Palmas, Bird of Paradise, Taj Mahal, Love on Fire. Here's the fourth row. Clammy, more intense. Ooh, this row right here. Yeah, I really like it. Taiki How, Summer Moon, Bad Intentions, Fetish. Beautiful color story. I think it's very safe. There's a lot of like pinky, plummy tones here, a lot of neutral tones too. A very safe palette. Now the palette has a shelf life of 12 months and it costs $59. Let's just start with an eyeshadow look. REPHR 15 brush and the shade Isla. And taking this shade and applying it above the crease. Now this shade is showing on my light to medium skin tone. I do have my foundation matches on my description box too, just if you want to use it as a reference to see where close on a skin tone and how it will translate the shades on this palette. You know, you are, again, kind of like shade twins or close match. REPHR 14 brush and the shade Spiaggia Rosa. And I'm applying this shade right on the crease. And a little bit on the outer V. Sonia G Classic Crease, and I'm going to the shade Taiki How and apply it on the outer third. This shade really has a lot of intensity. Sonia G Builder Pro and the shade Bad Intentions. And then taking the shade and applying it on the outer third. That's super pretty. Smith 253 brush and the shade Summer Moon. And I'm applying this shade from the inner portion of the eyelid all the way until it meets to that middle part. Now this shade right here is a little bit more grainy, so definitely you can either wet it if you want to get a little bit more intensity, which I don't think it really needs to. But if in case you're thinking, okay, I don't want fallout, I'm not having fallout, but it's just a little bit more grainy, you can definitely wet it if you want to. Going to the shade Satisfied, and I'm just gonna apply it right on the middle of the eyelid, trying to create kind of like a halo effect right there. Very little amount, just dispersing it a little like that. Sonia G Soft Definer and to the shade Fetish. And taking this shade and applying it very close to the lower lash line. And creating a little bit of like a wing situation here. I really like this shade. It has a little bit of like a green undertone to it with a deep brown. Going again with a REPHR 15 brush and to the shade Isla. And I'm just gonna buff the edges a little. Sonia G Builder and the shade Palmas. Sonia G Flat Definer and the shade Fetish. I'm taking the shade and applying it on my lower lash line. REPHR 03 brush and the shade Satisfied. Taking it on my inner corner and also on my brow bone. I completed the eye look using a little bit of mascara, eyeliner. Again, all the details of the products will be in the description box below. Now, I didn't apply any blush, so let's go ahead and just jump into this palette and apply some blush right here. I think I want to go first with Orgasm, because why not? And I'm using a Wayne Goss number 10 brush. And I'm just going to apply it Not too much on the front because I do have enlarged pores. And to me, Orgasm, as you can tell, it's a beautiful blush, but it's very bright. And nowadays I will use it more as kind of like a highlighter. A little bit on the nose right here. And now I'm gonna go with a REPHR number 18 brush, and I'm gonna jump into Taj Mahal. And I'm just draping it over top of Orgasm. This shade is so pretty. Such a beautiful blush, and I love how it mixes in with Orgasm. Okay, now going into lips. I'm going to be using NATASHA DENONA Lip Liner in Calla. This is a new addition to her collection of lip liners. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go with an iconic shade from NARS that I absolutely love. Is none other than Barbara. This is gorgeous. This lipstick is just so beautiful. And this blue packaging was limited edition, but again, this is a shade that you can find it in the regular line of NARS. And to my final thoughts about this new Summer Unrated palette from NARS. I think definitely they played it safe on terms of the color story, but nonetheless, it's a gorgeous color story. It's beautiful. It's very user-friendly for those who are a little bit more on the beginning stage of makeup. And if you want to be a little bit more adventurous, you can be more adventurous. Like I said, you can use it in different ways. You can use it either if you want just a complete matte look, you can use the first column right here, or if you want to just go row by row too, that's another way to use it. I also see that in quads, you can create really beautiful looks and unique looks as well. Very pretty. I love the selection of gold tones, a little bit of peachy tones, neutral tones, really neutral tones, not only nude tones right here, but there's not much of like too much of cool or too much of warm tones. There's a really nice mixture. I really love that they brought right here this taupey shade. This shade right here, it's uncommon. I love that they decided to stay away from the typical black and bring us something that has depth and that will give you dimension, that is a very deep brown khaki tone that actually will suit a lot of skin tones. And this definitely is a perfect summer palette because yes, you have your warm tones, your peachy tones, but then you have these tones right here that really resembles a sunset, those deep plummy purple shades that, you know, like mixes in with the warmth of summer. I think they did a really good job at selecting the shades right here. It's not a groundbreaking palette, but I like that, again, you have a lot of shades that you will get really good use out of them. From matte shades, also they offer satin shades, beautiful metallic shades, and then these two right here, this one right here is a little bit more glittery. But this shade right here, the one that I use, I got really impressed because although it looked a little bit crumbly on the brush, not here on the pan, on the brush. If you can tell on the pan, there's not really kickback. Pretty much, you know, it's fairly clean, the palette, but it applies seamlessly. Did I have fallout? Very tiny amount, little tiny speckles, nothing that I needed to go like, oh my goodness, I should have applied my foundation after, you know, doing my eyeshadow. No, none of that. But if you are going to go too hard or too deep on each of the eyeshadows, then I would suggest you to go, you know, first eyeshadow look than foundation. To me, I usually go very gentle. I tap the excess from my brushes. Usually I don't have a problem with fallout in most of the cases. Sometimes I do, but in most of the cases I don't. But overall, I have to tell you that I 100% recommend this palette. It's not only beautiful, it's user-friendly for any levels. I love, again, the variety of textures and finishes that they are offering, as well as the shade selection. I think it's a really good palette, a staple palette. Also thinking if you are thinking to give it to someone, yes, this is a palette that is very user-friendly, that is not going to make anybody like nervous of like, okay, I don't know where to start, where to end. This one right here is really well laid out, and I really love also the inclusion of different shades that they are already existing on NARS line, Laguna right here, Orgasm, and Taj Mahal, because honestly, if I was not reviewing makeup and not collecting makeup at all, the easiest way to go about on an eyeshadow look, something very one and done or something very simple, is to grab your bronzer, grab your same blush, and go for it. Not that I say, like don't use any more eyeshadow palettes, but I really like to have a palette that is a little bit more versatile, that is not only an eyeshadow palette, but that it can be kind of a little bit like a face palette too, aside to offering beautiful eyeshadow shades. Okay, my friends, and I think this makes it for this video. I really enjoyed this palette. Let me know if you have already picked it up, if you're planning on getting it. Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, share with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.